这啥呀？
Today is Monday.
Today Monday.
Today is Monday. You can't skip the verb. This is a linking verb. So this is
Today
a linking
is
verb.
Monday.
Yes,
Yeah.
this is a linking verb.
就是
So
一个连词
verb.
连接的那个动词，就是今天是星期一。
Hold on.
有，这查的太快了，查的太快了。
Notice how the M is capitalized in the middle of the sentence.
Yeah，就是 today 那个 T 是大写的。然后 tomorrow 那个 T 也是大写的。
So again, we're using a linking verb. And then we put a period at the end.
就是老师说是句号要放在后面 ，is 就是一个连接词，因为这是每一个
Yesterday,
头都是大写。
another linking verb.
was
So for those of you in China, you can just say today is Tuesday, yesterday, tomorrow is Wednesday, yesterday was Monday.
yeah， 就是这句话 yesterday was Sunday 的话是指的美国这边的时间 ，yesterday 是昨天 was 也是一个连词，就是昨天是星期天这个意思。
Yeah, so we just have to kind of pay attention to time. But I really want to pay attention to these linking verbs.
就是这个连词，老师说的要大家注意一下，因为昨天是过去式，所以
哎呀
was
你美国人都是这。
Because this is something that many languages do not have extra words. We do. So I have let's see, what else did I want to review? So what I was going to do also is, let's go ahead and erase this. And I wanted to do nouns,
我现在教名词，
verb.
然后和动词，它重
Well,
新
the
复习。
definition is a person, place, thing.
就是名词一般是指人、地点和就是说东西。
And then so verb is the action
动词是指一个动作，
of noun. So the verb tells us what the noun is doing.
就是动词是告诉他就是这个名词要在做什么。
The boy is sitting.
那个男孩正在坐着，
The girl was praying.
那个女孩正在祈祷，在祈祷是过去式的。
Very simple sentence. I sing. You can make it more complicated. I sing loudly.
I think 就是我在唱歌，这比较简单。我们也可以说是更就复杂一点，就是我大声的唱歌。I sing loudly. Loudly 就是大声的意思。
Hold on, I was going to give you another definition.
Okay.
So this is an adverb. And it's just like it sounds. It adds to the verb.
就是这个是一个副词，是用来修饰那个动词的。
So I might sing, the man runs. And then an adverb would be slowly.
就是我们通常如果说我们说这个男人在跑步 ，the man runs，就是说这男人跑步。如果说用来形容这跑步就是慢跑的话，就是在 slowly，就是用来这个 slowly 就是一个副词来形容这个跑这个状态，是快跑慢跑。
I'm going to clear this. So nouns, we're going to list them. Noun, verb, adverb. I sing loudly.
我在大声的唱歌，这个 loudly 就是一个副词。
I play quietly. I play quietly.
就是我在安静的玩 quietly 就是在形容这个 play。
So what an adverb does is it adds something to the verb. So if I play, then there's a way, or how do I play? So it answers the question how.
就是这个 quietly 是形容，就是来回答这个怎么样。它 I play 就是我怎么样在玩，就是来形容这个 play 的这个状态。
And let's see, I'll put the boy. Let's see, what does he do? Runs quickly.
这个男孩在快跑，就
So one thing to let you know too is ly is an ending. So you say loud, but you say loudly to make it an adverb. Quiet is to be shh, but quietly is the way that you play or the way that you act.
就是说这个 loudly 和 quietly 是 loud 是指一个形容词，它后面再加 ly 是一个，就是说来说明这个状态，这个 play 和 sing 还有 runs 的那个状态。
I laugh happily.
我开心的笑。
Or I might say joyfully, laugh joyfully, happily. So
Happily.
these are special words that help us to make it the sentence more the word I want is precise. So it tells you more precisely what the action of the noun is.
就是这个 happily 还有 quickly 这些都是就是更精确的来说明这个主语它这个动作是怎样的。
So, hold on. Okay, so the word I is not a noun. It's a pronoun. Okay, so let me give you a list of pronouns because the word I acts as a noun. Can you explain that, Hopping?
Sorry.
I is not actually a noun, but it acts like a noun. So I want to give a list of pronouns.
就是
Act like a noun.
这个实际上是个主语，这个 I 就是人称，人称实际上不是算是名词，但是它就是作为一个名词这样在前面。
So I'm going to give you a list of pronouns.
老师是说是他会给一系列就是人称名词这样子给我们来看。
Let's see if I can get a list for you real quick. List of pronouns.
I was talking with Susan.
Pronouns are classified as personal, demonstrative.
I want to have
relative,
all of them, so
indefinite,
I'm gonna.
interrogative, reflexive, possessive.
So I want to erase a little of this. So I don't want to confuse. So a pronoun takes the place of a noun. It's still a type of noun, you know, but I just wanted to say, so boy is a noun, but there's pronouns. So let's see if I can make some space. All right. All right. So a noun would be like a name. Jim sings, right?
这个名就是一个名词。pronoun 就是代词，人称代词。
We sing loudly. I sing loudly.
We
She sings
I
loudly.
就是 she 她，这都人称代词。
It sounds loud. Let's see. You. They.
他们。
So those are the. I forgot I, you, he, and you know, this is funny, but I have noticed that he and she are confused a lot when I hear people speaking English from another language.
Yeah, because in China,
Feminine.
we cannot tell she and he. Or sometimes we should she. We use the he.
Yeah, it's really important because remember I mentioned that in the Bible study that he and she actually does matter. So he is the first human. He was male. So starts with H, first human. So he is male. She was added to Adam, right? The rib was taken and she was added. So S, we add the S to he and it makes it she.
Okay.
And also she talked to the serpent. So maybe that'll help you too.
那个 he 是男他的，男他的 he 就是
First
he，
human.
然后 she 就是指的是女他，就是不是那个亚当夏娃，就是等于夏娃是在给亚当做妻子的，所以他前面就加一个 s，he 就指的是 him 就是亚当。
So he is male and she is female. S, she was the one that talked to the serpent. Snake. All right, serpent. Okay, so maybe that'll help you to remember. But these are all the words that we use instead of a noun. He, she, I, we, it, and they. I think it was they I don't know why this isn't big. There. All right, this is messy. I gotta clear it again.
这些都是代词。
So make a list of pronouns on your notebook.
就是大家要记住一些这些人称代词。
was my other ones? I, you, I forgot about you. It, they. Yeah, I think we got them. I, she, you. So those are subject. Now there's also object pronouns. So that's one set of pronouns. There's another one is me,
Yeah.
you. So these are subjective.
前面是主语的，就是人称代词。
These are objective.
这个是宾语的人称代词。
So these are things you should have a list of so you can practice them and look them up a lot. Him, her. So remember, she goes with her. He goes with him. Female, male.
这是男他，这个 him 也是男他，是宾语。
That helps, right?
Yeah. 哇 ，finally Susan log in.
Science lesson. And then it is used as an objective as well. And us,
Woman.
you is used twice in both of them. And then also them.
就是 they 就是他们的那个宾语，这些都是人称代词，就相对应老师让大家都记住一下。
Now, so these are subjective and objective. And now there's also pronouns that are called possessive. Possessive. Okay, so do you have these listed? Do you need me to wait for you to list them?
Yeah, we can wait you to list for them.
Yeah, I want to wait a minute because I want to go ahead and do another list. I want to do possessive adjectives and possessive pronouns.
Oh,
There's also reflexive pronouns. So I want to give you the list of the different kinds of pronouns that we use. And pronouns, remember, pronouns are used instead of nouns. So instead of saying Jim, I might say he.
yeah.
Instead of saying Charity, I might say she.
Yeah, understand. 老师说这些 pronouns 就是指的是人称代词，就是我们不一定就说叫 Susan 叫这个名字，因为我们可能叫一个，我们叫说她的话就是女 she 这样子的，所以老师一定要记，就是让大家记住这些人称代词，因为人称代词有主语的和宾语的，都是这都是相对应的不一样，大家要记住这些。Yeah.
Good. I can rewrite them if you don't get them, but let me write some new ones. So now we're going to do, there's possessive, adjectives,
就是形容
possessive. I'll try to give you the definition of adjective in a second. Pronouns. Okay. So possessive adjectives are my, your.
Okay.
Okay, if you're starting a sentence, you would capitalize them. If they're in the middle of the sentence, you would not capitalize these.
Yeah. 就是如果说这些词的话是在开头的话，就是要大写，但如果说在中间的话是不需要大写的。
It's, so I might say her name is, and then her name is Sue. Then I would say the H would be capital and Sue would also be capital.
Yeah. 就是而是说这些就是说是人称代词的所有格，这是 possessive objectives 是所有格，就是说我的、你的、他的、男他的、女他的，还有是那个动物他的，还有我们的、你们的、他们的 ，our 就是我们的 ，your 就是你们的 ，their 就是他们的。
So these are very close. It's the way that you use them that makes them called an adjective versus a
possessive pronouns. OK，
pronoun.
这个前面是就是说是所有格的形容词所有格，就是说他的什么什么的东西，他的书。然后这个呢，后面这个就是属于是所有格的，就是名词形式的，就是他是我的，就是 man 就是我的，就是后面不要再加任何的后面的，他不是修饰任何东西。
All right. So I'm going to try to define adjective.
OK，
Okay.
Here's the definition of adjective. A word or phrase naming an attribute added to or grammatically related to a noun to modify or describe it.
So if I say the adjective, how do I give you an example?
My book.
Your book?
Mm.
Oh my goodness. No, I wanted to give you guys. So what it really does is it adds to whatever you're talking about. So whose is it? It's mine. So I use its and I use mine because I was answering the question, whose is it? It's mine.
就是前面的是形容词的所有格，就是属于是就是它后面要来修饰一个名词的，这就是叫形容词性所有格。后面的是指的是名词形式的，它不需要修饰任何的，所以它只是一个名词形式。他的、你的、我的，这都是一个名词形式。老师是这样讲的，就是这个 man 就是只是就是说是我的。
So for right now, let's just have the list so that you can go back to them later, but then we'll use them more. I have one more list to give you.
OK，
Has everybody kind of got those?
大家有什么问题吗？现阶段 ，Susan， 你现在能跟上吗？
这个还行，我以前学过这些。
Yeah, I think she can catch on. Yeah.
All right. Let me just grab this last list. So cleared it. Just one more list. Oh, I lost my list. Pronouns.
Here's the definition
I
of
need my
pronoun.
list.
A word that can function by itself as a noun phrase and that
There
refers
it
either
is.
to the participants in the
All right.
discourse, e.g., I, you, or to someone or
find my little
something
pen. I
mentioned
lost-
elsewhere
there
in
it
the
is.
discourse, e.g.,
I
she,
don't
it,
want
this.
to. I'm trying to figure out how to, maybe I can't share this to you. All right, let me just write the last list, reflexive. These are reflexive pronouns. All right. So it's myself, yourself, himself,
你自己、你自己、他自己、男他自己。
herself. Itself. Sorry about the bad writing. I can't write down the L. Itself, ourselves. This is the plural pronoun.
我们自己，这是副词。
Yourself. These are plurals. Do you see how this changes? LF, LVES.
就是复数的。
Themselves.
Pronouns 就是指的是强调是这个名词，也就是强调我自己、你自己、他自己的意思。
So because them is already a plural, there is no singular because them is plural. So themselves is only themselves. It would never be themselves.
Oh, yeah.
Make sense?
Yeah. Yeah,
So yourself, yourselves. So there can be more than one yourself because you could be talking about a group of yous. So
Yeah.
yourselves. But them is always already plural, so it would never be themselves.
Yeah，就是他们自己的话，老师说他们自己就是 themselves，没有 themselves，因为他们已经是复数了，所以就是说他们自己就是 themselves。但是你自己和你们自己，就是你自己的话，就是说可能只是你单个一个你，就是 yourself。但是如果说你们是一群人，你们自己一群人的话，就是 yourself。这个
But
要去
these are all singular and they would never be selves.
这
It
些
would
都，
never be myself because there's only one.
因为这些都是单个人称，就是 my，就是我自己 myself，就是我
Yeah.
这些都是单个人称的，所以就是说它没有后面是 lf，不是 lves，lves 是复数的，所以从来不可能是 myself，只能说 myself。
So myself, himself, herself, and itself will never be selves because they're all singular.
因为前面这左边这边的全部都是单个人称的，所以从来不可能会是说 selves，永远都是 self。
Got it?
Yeah.
So the ones that are plural are ourselves, yourselves, and themselves. But like I said, themselves does not have a singular.
就是这个是复数的，就是说是，人称就是说自己的话，就是说 ourselves 我们自己 yourselves 你们自己，然后 them 就是因为是他们是从原来没有说是单个的他们，就是所以说从来不会说 themselves，永远都是 themselves，没有单个人称的。
So there is this, I encourage myself. I encourage myself.
就是我鼓励我自己，就是我就 I encourage 就是鼓励 myself 就我自己 I encourage myself 就是这
I encourage you.
就是我鼓励你 I encourage you 我鼓励你。
He encouraged himself.
他
He
鼓
encouraged himself.
男他自己的话就是 he encourage himself， 这些都是单个人称的。
She encouraged herself.
she 是单个女他的，就是单个女他鼓励单个女他自己，那么就 she encourage herself。
We should encourage ourselves.
就
We should encourage ourselves.
就是我们应该鼓励我们自己，那么就是我们就是 we 嘛 ，we encourage ourselves， 就是 selves， 就是我们自己，因为这是复数。
You should encourage yourselves. You all should encourage yourselves.
你们大家应该鼓励你们大家自己的话就是 you all
Say you all, like they say in the South, or you can say all of you should encourage yourselves. All of you. That is proper. But in the South, they say you all.
你可以说你们大家所有的 you all， 或者正确来说
All of you.
all of you， 你们大家所有人 all of
Encourage yourselves.
encourage yourself， 就是 all of you 就是不是一个你，很多人，这个你们应该鼓励你们自己，就是 yourself 就是属于一个复数的了，你们大家。
They should encourage themselves.
就他们应该鼓励他们自己，那么 they 就是他们 they should encourage themselves 就是一个复数，他们自己。
So do you see how you or all of you goes with the plural yourselves and you goes with yourself?
所以就是你单个人称你就归结于就是你自己有一点 yourself， 如果说是复数的话，就是你们就是 yourselves，
And then I goes with myself.
就是我是相对应的是我自己就是 myself， 是单个人称的。
And he goes with himself. He and himself. he should encourage himself.
就 he 就是男他，男他就对应的是 himself，就是男他自己。
Now, I'm not really sure what it is, but it is going to encourage itself. But I don't know what it is. Maybe it's my dog. It will encourage itself.
就是 it 是一个动物它，就是说动物它的话，相对应 it 就对应 itself，就是它自己。那么就老师就举例，就是他老师家的狗，就是那
So
个
it goes with itself.
就是 it 就对应的是 itself，it
Yeah.
encourage itself。
So as you're looking at your list of words that I gave you, you match them accordingly.
就是老师是说他给大家这些列的这个表，大家要记住，然后来相对应的知道是哪一个对哪一个。
Maybe I can figure out a way to make a picture. I don't think you guys can see that, huh? Hold on. I stopped sharing it. Hold on. Let me stop sharing. All right. Let's see if you guys can see this. I don't know how. Maybe we can do a search for pronouns. You guys can't see that, huh? Right.
I just can see several letters.
Yeah, let me see what I can do. Let me see if I can do a share screen. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can find one. Let me see if I can find a pronoun chart and maybe you can screenshot it somehow.
那你对这个现在有什么问题吗？
Let's see. I just was looking for that. I really like that chart and I want to share it, but I don't know if I can find it. Give me, I don't want this. That's not what I'm looking for. Try one more time.
It's okay, take your time.
I want to give you guys this list, but I can't. I might have to do a screenshot and email it to you guys. It's a really good chart. This one's a good chart, and I don't know how to. Yeah, I'm just going to have to send it to you later because I can't find the same chart on my computer that I have on my phone. All right, so let me go ahead and go to the book that I wanted to show you. I can log back. Oh, I'm in the wrong login. All right, I'm going to share a book. So let me share this page to you. All right, I'm going to share my screen again. All right, we're going to go over a book and if I can find it. Okay, share. Okay, so we're going to do a few make some sentences because I think this is important. One of our words is play and the other word is be.
就是今天大家两个词，一个是 play 就是玩的意思，一个是 be 就是是。
So what I'd like to do is I would like everyone to make up one sentence with the word play and one sentence with the word be, and we will be using some of our pronouns.
就是老师是说今天呢，就是每个同学用 play 造一句和用 be 造一句话，就是然后再学会人称代词，就是加这个人称代词在这句话里面，在之后。
So for instance, I might say,
打个比方说
the boy liked to play by himself. The boy liked to play by himself. And I'm using a noun and then I'm using a pronoun. The boy liked to play by himself. So if somebody can think of a sentence that has the word play in it and try to use a pronoun.
就是the boy like to play by himself. 就是
Yeah, so the boy is male, so himself would go, the pronoun that goes with boy is himself.
就是男孩儿对应的是那个，因为男孩儿是他嘛，就是对应的就是他自己，就是男他自己 himself，就是这个男孩儿他喜欢他自己玩儿，就 the boy like to play by himself，就是 himself 对应的是那个男他的 he，也就是 the boy。
Who would like to try?
嗯，大家谁想试？Susan 要不要先试一下？
好像，
Susan
嗯
first。
You want me to give my example again?
你先举个例子。
we is we play football. Football is our service.
So you might say, I'm trying to
We.
think how to use ourselves. So you could say we like to play by football by ourselves.
就是你可以说是我们喜欢踢足球，我们自己就是 by ourselves，就是我们自己，我们对应 ourselves，就是我们喜欢踢足球 by，就是我们自己喜欢踢足球 by ourselves，可以这样子说，因为我们是对应我们自己的。
You could say we play football by ourselves.
你也可以说你踢足球 by 就是你自己踢足球，就是你
Because we replaces the boys.
Yeah.
So we is a replacement, is a pronoun. So it replaces the boys, which is the noun. Boys is a noun.
就是 we 是那个人称代词，复是复数的，是代替那个 the boy，所以说就是是复数，所以 we 就要相应的就是变成那个 ourselves 这样子的。
So that was a really good start, Susan. Let's try. So do you see the word pals? Pals is another word for friends.
House
P-A-L-S. Pals is another word for friends.
就是 PALS 实际上是 friend，就是朋友的另外一个就是说也可以这样称 pals 跟朋友是同样的意思。
So it says these pals like to play in the park, but you might add by themselves.
就是你可以说就是 these pals like to play in the park by themselves，就是他们自己这样子的。可
And
以
you'll
在
want to put L-V-E-S on their selves because pals is plural.
因为 pals 是复数的，所以是说你最后那句话就是最后要加上的是复数人称，就是 by themselves。
So I could say my pal likes to play by himself. My pal likes to play by himself because pal by itself is singular. So I would say himself or herself. My pal likes to play by herself if my pal is a girl. If my pal is a boy, my pal likes to play by himself.
就是老师，就像我的朋友喜欢在公园玩 ，my pal like to play in the park by himself。这个 my pal 就是如果说是男生的话，那就是 by himself，因为他是单个人称。如果说是 my pal 是女他的话，就 by herself 也是单个人称的。
So are you able to translate the word be?
Yeah.
So they like to be on the same team. Be is a state of presence, or where you want to be is like here. We like to be right here. So I don't know how to translate be to Chinese. I don't even know what that looks like.
Yeah, sometimes it's quite hard to explain it. 就是他们喜欢 be，就是实际上就是说是一个是可以这样讲，但是也是说，一个状态 ，we like to be，就是我们想要这样子的，在他们想要在同一个队伍里面，就是他们想要变成这样子，就是一个状态。
So I think that the state of being is like being present here. We like to be together. We like to be friends. We like to be in our house. We like to be. So like it's that placement.
be 就是就像一个一个现状一样的，就是现在这个阶段想要是怎样的一个状态。
So I hope that's somewhat explained. It's hard. I think that's a hard one to explain.
Yeah,
You think? Yeah.
I agree with you.
I'm like, it's kind of like it's a word that we use to show presence, but I don't know. Maybe as we get more examples, they'll start to see it. But be is really important. We use it a lot.
Yeah，就是这个 be 其实是比较难解释这个意思，但就是说但是这个 be 老师用的经常用。
So here's some more of the words I wanted to work on. So and links things together.
And 就是和，是他把就是两个名词就是连在一起。
So paper and paint.
就是纸还有画，就是纸和画 ，paper
and pencils.
就是笔和铅笔 ，pen and pencils and 就是
Or is the word that is used a lot and puts things together or separates. So do I want pens or pencils? Do I want paper or paint?
那个
Or or.
and 不一样的是 or，就是或者也是一个连词，就是说是他把这个 or 就是 or 是分开的 ，paper or pen 纸或者画 ，pen or pencil 就是笔或者是铅笔。
All right. So hopefully that's helpful because the distinguishment is that and tells you that we want to put things together and or gives you a choice.
就是给大家一个选择，就是你选择纸或者笔，就是铅笔或者钢笔这样子的一个选择。
So I might say, these pals want to help each other wash the dog and wash the car.
他可以说就是我这些朋友想要帮助大家洗车或者wash the car or
And wash the dog. Wash the dog and wash the car. But I could say the other is I could say these pals want to help each other wash the dog, or they may want to wash the car.
OK， 就是这些朋友想要帮助互相帮助是洗车或者是洗狗，就是 wash the car or wash the dog or。如果说是说我的朋友们互相帮助洗车和洗狗，就是 wash the car and wash the dog， 就 and 就是洗车和洗狗。
So then the boy was in a show with his pals. That's number 5.
Yeah.
The boy was in a show with his pals.
with 就是这个男孩在和他的朋友一起在表演节目。
So with means to be in the presence of your pals. So I wanted to show you the distinguishment of with and without. So the boy was in a show without his pals, or the boy was in a show with his pals. Sometimes it's easier to understand a word when you know what it's not.
Yeah， 就是 without 就是除去没有，就是老师说想要大家区分 with 和 without 的意思。The boy was in a show with his pals， 就是他这个 with his pals 就是他和他的朋友们都在这个表演里面。
Okay.
Without 就是没有他没有跟他朋友在，就是他朋友没有出现在这个表演里面。
Okay, so now I'm going to look at number 6 has the word you, and remember you replaces a noun. So I'm going to give you some nouns that can go in that place and show you how they can be used. So on this one, it says, I like, usually there would be, I like it, because I don't say I like when you play. It would be, I like it when you play this game with me. So I'm not really sure why that's not there, except maybe they're trying to make it simple. But usually we would put that extra word in there. I like it when you play this game with me.
就是然后说通常这句话的话，应该是那个 I like 后面应该有个 I like it，但是他也不知道是不是让这句话更简单还是怎么样，就是 I like it when you play the game with me，就是我很喜欢当你同我玩这个游戏。
Sorry about that. So see what happens to the word play with me. All right. I like it when Charity plays this game with me.
就是老师，这就是说你看就区分这个 I like when you play 这个 play 和后面那个 charity plays，就是两个是不一样的。
But then if I say my friends instead of Charity, then the S goes away. I like it when my friends play this game with me.
就是如果说这个 charity 变成 my friends 因为是复数，所以 play 后面就不能加 s 了。charity 是第三人称单数，所以那个之前那个要加一个 s。
So what else can we put? I like it when, let's try it like this. George, Joy, and Susan play this game with me. So you can do a list of names, list of nouns.
就是你可以放一堆的人称代词，就是人称，就是说 when George, Joy and Susan， 这三个，所以说是属于三个人，是属于一个就是复数了，复数人称了，就是所以说它后面跟着的是 play， 就不是 place 了 ，place 是指的是第三人称单数的才有 place。
哎，老师讲到这儿，突然想起一件事情，就以前我写一个 sentence， 我就写的是 I and Tom， 然后最后就让他们老师就说不对，说应该是 Tom and I。
Susan asked before one thing, she wrote a sentence. She wrote I and Tom, and wow.
Yeah, you can say I. You would say Tom and I. You wouldn't say I first. If you're putting a name, you would put Tom and I like it when George, Joy, and Susan play this game with us.
Yeah. Okay.
Tom and I like it. So you would, if you're gonna say and I, you want to put the name, the other noun in front of I. You don't like to start I and then add.
Okay.
Don't say me and Tom. You would say Tom and I. You don't say me in front either. Or you don't say Tom and me. You say Tom and I.
OK，就是老师说，如果说按名字，就是说往往是名字在前，所以你的人称代词在后面，所以永远是 Tom and I， 没有说 I and Tom，I 永远是在后面的。
Was that answering your question, Susan?
Sister Debbie, if this sentence, they gave Tom and me the apple.
Yeah, we don't say Tom and me. We always would say Tom and I. We wouldn't use me like that. My grandma used to say, I'm not mean. So we don't say me and Tom because Tom isn't mean. So we don't say me and Tom, mean Tom. My grandma used to say, don't say me, mean Tom. So we would always start with the proper noun and then add the pronoun. So it's Tom and I. We wouldn't use me in that kind of sentence. I like it when my friends hang out with me.
Yeah.
Me is not generally used at the beginning. You would use I.
Yeah, I think if Tom and I at the end of this sentence, so should I say Tom and me, or should I say just
No, you would still say, so George, Joy, and Susan played this game with Tom and I.
okay, okay, understand.
Okay, so if you took this out, you could start with, let me erase. So you could start the sentence with George, Joy, and Susan. George, Joy, and Susan played this game with Tom and I. I'm gonna put my period. All right. So yeah, it's very unusual. When you use the word me, don't chase me, don't touch me. I don't like it when she pokes me with her pencil.
Okay,
So
so
me is more personal.
okay, so it means when we use me only as me is only one person, only me. If
Let me have my pencil back. Let me have it. Let me, I want it back. Let me have it.
yeah, so if I with someone else, so I will cannot use me. I will
No, we wouldn't say me, we would say you. So don't you touch me. I don't like it. Don't you touch me.
Yeah.
You are making me mad. I don't like that.
Yeah. Mm.
So I'm trying to figure out when, so you are a pest. You do not know your English well if you tell me you when I'm talking about me. I don't know. Let's learn together so that you can help me be a good teacher and I can help you be a good student.
Okay. Yeah. 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 I forgot in what situation use I. Yeah.
So I usually is the beginning, but if you're putting two nouns together and you have a name and you're adding yourself to that, you would normally put I second. So Tom and I, Susan and I, Debbie and I.
就
And
是
that's normally the proper way to speak with two names when you're including yourself.
OK，就是如果说是我们和其他人，就是说我们把我们自己包含在里面的时候，老师通常我们永远是放在，就我永远是放在后面的，因为是 Tom and I、Susan and I，然后 Sister Debbie and I，永远是我是放在后面的。
So now I'm trying to think of how to tell you when to use he and Tom went to the store. Tom and he went to the store. You can do either of those. Tom and he went to the store. So you could say, like, your first sentence could be, Greg is getting money so that Tom and he can get some food at the store.
哦，就是如果说 Tom 和他就是人称有男他女他的，四散就是如果说是 Tom and he 或者 Tom and she，就是这个的话是或者 she and Tom，这个是前后顺序是没关系的，就 Tom 只要不是牵扯到我。Sister Debbie, if Tom and you, can I say you and Tom?
You wouldn't say you and Tom. That's the same as saying me and Tom.
Okay, so are we Tom and you or Tom and I?
Tom and I, Tom and he,
But
Tom and I, Tom, you, and it might work to say you and Tom can go to the store right now. You and Tom, it's doesn't sound quite right. I think Tom and you must go to the store now. I need some milk.
can say he and Tom, right?
If you're talking about somebody else, but if you're talking to someone and you say you must go to the store, you could say you must go to the store now. But you don't have to put you there. You can say go to the store. If you're giving a command, you don't need to put you because you're talking to that person.
Yeah.
But if you're doing two people, then you can say the two of you must go to the store, or Tom and you must go to the store. But normally we're not trying to make a command that way. So I'm not Tom and you must do this now. Tom and you and Tom. I don't think you is normally first.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so usually you would still start with that proper noun and then add the you or the me or you don't say Tom and me, you say Tom and I. So Tom and you doesn't quite work because you is still like me, but you is used for a lot more things. You can be used more frequently. Me is pretty specific because it has I or me. So I think you is okay to use.
OK，就是老师说，那个 Tom and I 永远是放在后面的，包括如果说 Tom 和你，应该是通常他觉得这句话有点怪，也是，但是他觉得也是可以说是 Tom and you，
Yeah,
但
that's
是
better.
不就是啊，但是不能是就是说 you and Tom 就很怪，这个一般是不会经常用，就是应该不用的。但是如果说是 Tom and he and Tom 应该是可以的，这样子。Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that you're not there's sometimes things are more forgivable than others. So I think that the one that's not forgivable is the I versus the me. You need to be more careful with I and me. I think you can get away with saying out of order.
OK，就是通常就是 me 和 I 这个一定要区分 ，me 是很少用到这样子的。
All right. So I was going to see, what do I have here? Let's get rid of that annotate so I can go to the next page. Oops. I was going to read this with you and I just lost it. my internet just went away for a second. Hold on. I can't go back. How do I go back? All right. No, Levi, you say me learned phonics. Yeah. Don't say me first. I'm looking for my words, but I can't find them. Okay, let me go back. Maybe it's in my book. Are we running out of time already?
Let me see.
How are we doing? Time? Yeah, we're running out of time. Okay. So what we learned today, then, just to review real quick, is we learned pronouns, and we learned that pronouns take the place of a noun. So last time we had a lesson, we talked about like proper nouns and common nouns, and proper nouns are always capitalized. So we learned that proper nouns are like the name of a city, the name of a place, the name, like if I say river, it's not capital, but if I say Mississippi, the Mississippi River is capitalized.
老师说就是来复习一下，就是现在赶紧回顾一下，我们上节课实际上学了，就是说是特殊的一些，就是说名词，就是特定名词，就像如果说特指的某个山，特指的某一个河，我们的那个最开始的那个字母都是要大写的。
And then we also learned that the common nouns, if you're starting them at the beginning of a sentence, you still need to capitalize them, only in the beginning of a sentence.
就是如果是一般的名词的话，如果说它在一句话的最开始的话，我们大写以外，平时的我们不会大写的。
And then we just learned that a pronoun can take the place of a noun.
然后我们还学了，就是人称代词可以代替这个名词的。
John, go to the store. You go to the store.
就像John 就是约翰，去这个商店，然后你可以说你去这个商店 ，You go to the store.
John went to the store. He went to the store.
John 就是 John 去了这个店，然后你也可以说 he 就是这个 John，he went to the store.
And then I tried to draw little pictures of he is male, she is female, and then her is female, and him is male.
就是同样，他不是老师就列了一个表，就是 he 就是指的男他，然后 she 就是指的是女他，然后 it 是那个动物它，他有当时刚才给我们写了一个单子这样子的。
And then we talked about possessive pronouns, which was themselves, yourself, his self, herself. So I just want to know if there's any questions, if there's any words you wanted me to repeat.
然后老师还有就是他们自己啊，我们自己这个 himself, themselves。然后现在就是他想问一下大家，就是有没有什么，就是说有些不懂的，还是有特殊想学的，就是哪一个他要再重复，让他再教一下，或者再因为再让他再讲清楚一点的，现在可以问他。Susan 有什么问题吗？Susan，你刚才那个 Tom 那个老师已经解释，这个挺不错的一个问题。
那个我，
除了那个你
We went over a lot tonight, and we can go over it again on Thursday.
我们今天确实学了很多。Yeah, we really learned a lot tonight.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Yeah, Susan 有什么问题吗？还有
就是有时候你看他那个，他让你说一句 sentence， 我就说不出来，不知道怎么说，我就把这些词儿怎么组织不了一块儿，不知道怎么那个安在一块儿去。
There's a lot of little links, Susan. So we have extra words that make things confusing. And as we learn together, hopefully the and, as, it's, is, those will start to make more sense.
老师，it sounds you can understand Susan's question in Chinese.
Apparently.
Yeah, actually, your answer just explain. Yeah,
I thought I understood what she was asking me. I like to read my students' minds.
yeah, yeah. So wisely. 虽然老师是讲的是说，他因为我们像你说的那个有些句子很难连到一起，他就讲的是说我们像现在学的 and 还有 is 这些东西这些词其实都是挺重要的，就是让你学会把这些不同我们学的这些单词连到一起， 就是现在在教，一步一步来的。
Does that make sense, Susan?
所以这个你现在觉得怎么样？还是你还有什么其他的问题 ？Hello, let's see.
Are you still there, Susan? Oh, there she is.
你觉得呢？
我觉得那个慢慢来吧。
So it can be overwhelming, but don't worry, we'll get there.
就是老师说确实是很多，但是就是说一点一点的，我们慢慢来，这样子也是这样讲。他说你会掌握的。
好的。
Yeah, she will.
Yeah. But what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to catch the mistakes that I hear non-English people that are learning a second language, the mistakes they make frequently. And I'm trying to catch them so that you'll be aware of them as you're learning more English, you'll catch yourself.
就是然后说他所做的就是为什么让大家练呢？就是说当大家因为这毕竟是及时的来纠正我们的错误，慢慢的，当我们学的越来越多的时候，我们自己也会意识到我们犯的错误，也会可以纠正错误。Yeah.
Okay. So are you all, if you want to maybe for homework, just practice using some of, just write maybe 5 sentences that include a noun and some use of pronoun, and just try to write something like the boy went to the store by himself.
Yeah.
You know, like just something that will practice using a noun with a pronoun.
OK， 就是老师说让大家就是如果说想要就是说更好的学习的话，就是让大家课后作业就是尽量写出5句话来。这5句话里面最好有主语、名词和就是说那个宾语的，就是说就像是说这个他他自己去了这个店 ，he go to the store by himself， 就是他后面有个 himself， 就是一个人称代词，就是那个宾语，就是让大家能更好的就是说掌握这个人称代词。
Yeah, so it's okay to use 2 pronouns instead of the noun, or you can use a noun and a pronoun. It's up to you, however it works for you.
就是你们是想就是说也没关系，就是如果你们只是说人称，然后没有那个宾语的人称代词也没关系，就是这是大家的意愿，就是最好写出5句话来，反正能达到更好的学习效果。
So be ready to read it to me and also be ready to write at least 1 sentence on my whiteboard.
OK, yeah, OK.
Okay.
就是老师说，就是下节课呢，就是准备把这至少要念你写好的这1句话要念给老师，并且至少要在那个上课的时候，就是在老师那个写字板上写出来这句话，大家都要准备至少是1句要写出来和念出来给老师。然后心里
我还有一个问题啊，
我觉得有点难，我写不出来，我都不懂。现在这对我来说太难了。
没事，你课下练一下。
课下怎么练的我都不认识，怎么这学完了我也不太认识的。
You don't want to write the sentences?
I'm not thinking it's very difficult.
我现在只能翻译成来中文，完英文你叫我咋念的，我一个我也念不出来。我都迷糊呢，现在。
I think she need to more practice. Yeah, she feels I can feel she is very herself too much. Yeah.
Tell her to go ahead and watch.
这太难了。你看那个数那个数啦，还有星期几啦、几月啦，这些东西我慢慢的我还能整理。就现在这我都脑袋一乱哄哄的，什么主语啦，什么这个语啦，我现在都安不上呢。
没关系，咱们课下咱们再讲。苏珊，你现在有问题要问老师？
对，我不是这2天在修我那个冰箱嘛，然后我让我那个邻居帮我写了一大堆那个文件，跟他写的就是 比方说我买个窝轮体哈，他就写买窝轮体什么时候到什么时候，然后后面写个 I buy， 就是我 I bought 是什么的，我买的，他是不是那个买东西就是把东西写完了，然后在后面写个是那个我买在后面，是不是这个意思？这个如果写一句话的话，是这样写的吗？
你再说一下你的意思，就是
就它其中有一句话就是他就是先把我买的那些产品先写到前面，然后最后加上的是 I bought， 就是之前买的嘛。
不是
买到手的。
I just shared my pronoun list on everybody on that list.
是不是这个顺序啊？因为中文一般说我买什么什么什么，是不是英文就是把买的东西先写到前面，然后最后写我买。
我们都到了。
改之后就是
方向那2块都到了。我那都到了。
你全转过去都
都到了。
那就我问一下
现在转过去了。
Sister Debbie.
Yeah.
By the way, one thing, I forward all of your Search for Truth lesson plan to Sister Sharon. She got my email, but however, the content was blank, was empty. It's so strange. Would you possible send her?
Maybe I can screenshot it to her.
Lesson 1? No, you just send one more time to her email address. But if it goes out from my email,
Lessons. What lessons was it? Lessons 5.
lesson 1 to lesson 4.
Okay, well, I need to give her the next lesson anyway, so I'll try to send them all to her.
Yeah. So from lesson 5, you can send all the email to me, Haipeng, and Sharon, 3 of us.
Okay.
She's sick. She will preparing the
Can you
email.
send me an email reminding me with everybody else attached so that I just resend it back?
You mean the Search for Truth?
Send me an email saying, "Hey, Debbie, send this to us."
Okay,
And
I will
I'll
do right
send it
now.
back to everybody. I can reply. It'll be easier than I can miss anybody.
Sure, I'll do right now.
Okay. And then I also just shared the pronouns to WhatsApp, but I don't know if it went to the right people. So if you see it in the WhatsApp, can you forward it to the right group?
Yeah, so you can send the pronouns to the WhatsApp. Then I can.
I only had it on my camera picture, so I just put it in WhatsApp, but I don't know if I sent it. It's the one that had "What's God Really Like." I don't know who got that.
So actually you can. I got your WhatsApp. Yeah.
You see that? Can you make sure it goes to the right people?
Yeah, I can read that email. So that picture I can forward to the students tonight. Yeah.
Yeah, that was for tonight's students.
Okay. I will.
I was just trying to send it to somebody because it was on the picture on my app. I did a screenshot and it's not that easy for me to send it. So I thought I'd put it in the WhatsApp app.
Yeah, actually it's very clear. So I can see this I can forward this picture.
Good. That's the review that we did tonight. We learned pronouns. So
老师是会有一张图，我会发给大家，是关于今天那个人称代词的。
I think pronouns are the hardest thing for my Chinese friends because the he's, his self, herself, themself, those are really confusing.
Yes. Sometimes when we rushly to express ourselves, so it's very hard for us to use correct word like he or
Yeah, because I don't think you guys have the same kind of distinguishment.
Yeah.
Let's
use one word.
More simple, right? Like you'll say the whole sentence and then you'll tag the don't you tag the he or she as at the end of a sentence, or it's with a certain sound that goes with it?
Actually, we use the same the same word for she and he. We all use one word.
I see. So when you know that it's a man or a woman, it's because of what their name was or what they were doing. How would you know?
We don't know. We just When we read the
You're not so caught up in who he or she is.
actually in Chinese, only we read that word we can differentiate he and she. If we speak, we cannot tell whether it's he or whether it's she. Yeah.
But in context, you would know. So if you were talking about a marriage, you would know who the bride and the groom were. And
Yeah.
that's how you would tell, right? Because you would use the word that would describe who a bride was.
Yeah, correct.
But you don't have the he or she that goes with it. You don't have what we call linking verbs or adverbs or the pronouns that we're talking about right now.
Yeah, the pronouns. Yeah,
The whole idea of pronoun is just almost like alien to you.
yeah, we use the link word, but normally we have not so much pronouns.
Yeah, I think that that's one of the problems. So anyway, I'm excited about working with you, and we will do a little bit of review on that. We'll go over some of the sentences and give people a chance to actually practice their sentences. I think that's important. So we'll do that on Thursday. We'll practice a little bit, and I'll try to help everybody get the right pronouns and the right, what do I want? Female, male, etc.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, thank
All
you.
right. It was good to have everybody. No more questions, right? We're good?
Yeah, we are good. Yeah, no more questions. Good night. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye, sister. Bye-bye.
Bye.
哎呀，我看我这够呛能学下去的，我也听不懂啊。